This is just greatness training, man. This is for your future career. You're going to be a business owner. You're going to own stock. You're going to own real estate. You're going to own businesses. So this is just training for your future. Okay. All right. You got, when is this due? Tomorrow?
It's not due.
Oh, it's
It's
just,
just a
okay.
review.
Okay. All right. Number one. What is the solution of the system of the equations shown below? Y equals that and y equals that. Okay. How do we do that one?
I did this first page already.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you have any questions on that first page or are you straight?
No, I'm good.
Good. All right. Second page.
I did the first, I didn't do the last two.
Which one? Oh, so this whole page, 4-3?
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's take a look at 4-3. All right, solve the system using the elimination method. Write the solution as an ordered pair. Okay, can you zoom in a little bit? Blow it up? Okay, elimination, right? The idea is to match up the coefficients, right? And then either add or subtract. So we have a coefficient of 3 here. We have a coefficient of -1 here, 2 here, and 4 here. So how are we going to match them up? We just need to match one of them up. Either match up the two x's or match up the two y's. So what do you want to do?
The x's.
Okay, so if we want to match up the x's, what are we going to do to... Okay, so if we want to match up the x's... Okay, so... Okay, this is number 1, right? And number 2? What are we going to do to number 1 or number 2 so that the coefficients are the same?
Multiply.
Multiply which one by what?
Multiply 2.
By what?
3.
Okay, good. If we multiply 3 times number 2, what's the new number 2?
-3.
Right, give me the whole thing.
-3 plus 4y equals 2.
-3 plus 4. Well, you have to multiply this by 3, and this by 3. Everything.
Oh, I have to multiply all of them by 3.
Yeah, exactly. Every term by 3. Yep.
So it's going to be -3.
-3. Don't forget the x. -3x. Yep.
3x plus 12y
Yep. Equals.
equals 6.
There you go. Okay, so don't forget to match. Don't forget to multiply every term by that number. Now, are we going to add or subtract here? So this is the same number 1, and this is the new number 2. Okay. What are we going to do now? Add or subtract?
Subtract. Yeah, subtract.
This is a +3 and this is a -3, so we're going to add. Okay, so 1 plus 2. Okay, so if we add these, the x's will cancel out. Okay, so there's our elimination right there. We just eliminated one variable by adding them. That one eliminates. The x's eliminate. Okay, what's 2y plus 12y? When we add these two, what do we get?
14y.
14y. See, that's the elimination right there, right? We eliminated the x. So 14y equals what? 22 plus 6, how much? This is a 22 here. 22 plus 6 is 28, right? So 14y equals 28. So what's y?
Oh, 28 divided by 14.
Which is, yeah, which is what?
2.
There's your y. Now, what are we going to do with that?
I'm going to multiply into the problem 1.
Substitute into number 1.
Put it into number 1.
Yeah, so sub into 1. Sub into 1. So substitute into 1. Now tell me what to write for the new number 1. Substitute it right here, huh? This number 1.
So we're gonna put 3. We're gonna put 3 parentheses.
Yeah.
3 parentheses.
Plus 2 times
3x plus 2 parentheses 3x plus 2. Hold on, I'm writing it down real quick.
Okay.
3x plus 2. 3x plus 2 parentheses.
What's on the inside of the parentheses? See this right here?
Is it the 2?
Yeah, 2 times 2 equals 22. Okay. So 3x is just 3x. 2 times 2 is 4, right? 3x plus 4 equals 22. So what's so 3x equals what? 22 minus 4 or 22 plus 4?
Yes. Plus.
It's plus on the left side, so when we take it to the right side, it's going to be the opposite sign. So 22 minus 4, which is what?
18.
18, okay. Now, so if you divide both sides by 3, what do you get?
X
Equals
18 divided by what? 3?
by 3, yep.
6.
There you go. There's your x, there's your y. So see what this says right here? Write your solution as an ordered pair. So what do we write there?
Six,
Comma,
two.
6 comma 2. Okay. 6 comma 2. Okay, there's our answer, 6 comma 2. Number 2, any questions on number 1?
Mhm.
Okay, number 2, what statement is true of the system of equations? This one and this one. The solution is that, the solution is that, the solution has no solution. The system has infinite many solutions. Okay, how are we gonna solve this?
Solve it. Like you want us, so I have to move to 4x. I have to make it y equals mx plus b.
You could do that. Okay, so solve it, so put it in that order. Okay, so let's take it step by step, right? On the first one, we'll have negative 5y equals what? Take this,
4x.
positive 4x or negative 4x?
Yeah, 4x.
Negative 4x plus 4. Yep. Now divide every term by negative 5. Divide that by negative 5. Divide that by negative 5. Divide that by negative 5. What does y equal? Y equals 4 over 5x minus 4 over 5. That's the first one, okay? Second one, Okay, so this is number one, number two, right? So I did number one here. This is number one. Y equals that. Number two, solve this one for y. 3y equals what? Take the 2x to the right side.
2,
Negative 2x or positive 2x?
positive 2x.
It's positive on the left side, so when we take it to the right side, it'll
I was
be,
looking at the wrong equation. Oh my bad. I was looking at one. Yeah.
what do I write here?
It's because there was writing right there. I missed me. Um, what did you say? What was your question?
What should I write here?
Uh, uh, 3y equals. I got it. 2x, negative 2x,
Which one?
negative 2x
Negative 2x what?
equals 2
Negative 2x plus 2.
plus 2.
Negative 2x plus 2. Okay, what's the next line? Divide everything by 3. Y equals negative 2 over 3x plus 2 over 3. Okay, now I have them both solved for y. What do I do now?
Divide.
Say what?
Are we dividing?
Dividing? What would we divide?
Wait, why are they in fractions?
Because look right here. We have 3y. We're not trying to solve for 3y. We're trying to solve for 1y. Same thing here. We have negative 5y. We're not trying to solve for negative 5y. We're trying to solve for 1y. That's why. Okay. All right, so we got y equals two different things. Now what? If y equals two different things, what can we say about those two different things?
It has infinite
How do we know that though?
because it has many, so it's more than one solution.
But looking at this and looking at this, how do we know that? We don't know that. We don't know that just yet. All right. So look, if it's like the other day, remember was it last week? If it's kind of like this, if A equals B and we know B equals C, we know that A equals C. So same idea here. If Y equals this and Y equals this, what can you tell me about this and this? They're equal to each other. They're both equal Y. All right, so let them equal each other. 4y, or 4 over 5x minus 4 over 5 equals the other one, negative 2 over 3x plus 2 over 3. So what are we going to do with this? Solve this for x. Take all the x terms on the left side, take all the numbers on the right side. So collect like terms, basically. So what are we going to do here? 4 over 5x. Is it going to be plus 2 over 3x or minus 2 over 3x? This right here and this right here are like terms. We want to put them together.
plus 2
So what sign goes here?
plus 2/3x.
Well, yeah, plus, yep. What's on the right side?
The -4, 5
Is it gonna be positive or negative?
plus negative.
It's negative on the left side. When we take it to the right side, it's gonna be positive. 4/5 plus 2/3. Okay. Now just simplify that. What's 4/5 plus 2/3? And what's 4/5 plus 2/3? Same thing on both sides. Remember adding fractions? We want to get the lowest common denominator. So this will be over 15. Lowest common denominator is 15. Change that one to something over 15 and change this to something over 15. How do we go from 5 to 15? We multiplied by what?
10. 3.
3. So multiply the same thing on the top. 4x times 3 is 12x. How do we go from 3 to 15? Multiply by?
By 5.
So same thing with the top. 2x times 5 will be 10x. And then same thing over here. This will be 12 over 15 plus 10 over 15. Okay, so this will be 22x over 15 equals 22 over 15. So what is x? X turns out to be what?
22.
No, if you divide both sides by 22 over 15, it's just 1. So x equals 1. Okay, so now since x equals 1, what is y? What do we do next? We have x equals 1. What's the next step? Sub
Y.
Sub into which one? Either this one right here or this one right here. Doesn't matter. They're both equal.
The second one.
Second one, okay. Sub into y equals -2 over 3 times 1 plus 2 over 3. What's the answer there? So y equals what? -2 over 3 times 1 is -2 over 3. What's -2 over 3 plus 2 over 3?
2/3.
0. So this one right here. Which one is it? B. The solution is 1, 0. Okay. That's what I was asking you. How do you know it's infinitely many solutions or no solution? You got to go through the steps to find out, okay? 1, 0 on that one. Okay. You write it down? Yeah, write that, what I wrote down. Solve them both for y, then you equate those two, solve for x, then substitute that into the y equation. You'll get 1, 0. Okay. So write that down or take a picture of that. Okay, number 3 is like number 2. How do we do that? Do it the easiest way. Remember, there's 3 ways of doing these: graphing, substitution, and elimination. So do it the fastest way. Usually elimination is the fastest way. So do number 3 by elimination. Can I erase this? All right, you do number three. All right, so what are you gonna do with number three?
Rewrite the equation.
Oh,
X plus B.
say it again.
Y equals mx plus b.
Okay, you could do it like that. You could do it like number two, but it'll take longer. What can you tell me about, look at the coefficients. What can you do to number two so it can look like number one? This is number one.
Multiply by 2.
Okay, multiply two by two. Write it on the screen.
Right way.
The new number two.
It's basically just this though.
Okay, rewrite the first one, and then underneath, rewrite the new number two. Yeah, just copy that copy that first one. You're not changing the first one. 30, yep. Okay, that's number one. Now multiply the second one by two. Negative 6x, yeah. Line up the x's like vertically, and line up the y's vertically, and line up the numbers vertically. What's this right here? What is that?
6x.
Okay, so what are you multiplying the second one by?
Yeah.
2 times 2, right? So watch the sign. Careful with your signs. Make sure your signs are right. So see the 2 right here? You're multiplying by this, and by this. So check your signs.
I know.
What's 2 times negative 3?
Um,
Is it this? What's 2 times negative 4? Is it this?
so it's a negative.
Yep, negative. Which one's negative?
Both of them.
And what's 2 times negative 15? Is it this?
It's negative 3.
All of them are negative. So change all of them to negative. Okay, now are you adding or subtracting? Okay, there you go. 8. Okay, are you adding or subtracting there?
Right here. Right here.
The whole thing.
Subtract it.
Why would you subtract?
Adding.
Why would you add?
They're negative.
Say it again.
They're negatives.
Which one's negative?
These, all of these.
Okay, you'll be adding, but that's not the reason you'll be adding. Why are you adding? What are you trying to do? Starts with an E.
Eliminate.
Eliminate. If you add those two equations, what happens?
One.
This is number one. This is number two. If you add them, what happens to the equation? The new equation. Elimination. What is eliminated? What's the idea of elimination?
Get the numbers on the
Say it
letters.
again. Say it louder, man. Say it louder.
To get the letters or numbers on my own.
Not really. You want to eliminate either of the variables. So what happens if we add, what's 6x plus negative 6x?
What?
What's 6 plus negative 6?
0.
What's 6x plus negative 6x?
0.
Write it down. What's 8 plus negative 8? Write that down. What's 30 plus negative 30? Write that down.
It's just 0.
Okay, so what does that mean? I mean, write the whole thing. 0x plus 0y equals 0. What I'm trying to get you to see is like the new equation once you add. Eight y plus negative 8y. Yep. And 30 plus negative 30. How much? Okay. So which one? Is it A, B, C, D, and Y? Which one can it, which two of those four can we eliminate right off the bat?
Is this answer?
No solution? Why do you say that?
There's no answer. It's
Can't hear you. These two. It can't be those two. Why can't it be those two? Why can't it be A or B?
those 3 points starting 5.
Say it again.
I don't know.
It can't be A or B because look at this right here. 0x plus 0y equals 0. So you can't get 3.5 there, or you can't get 3.5 there because it's already 0. So which one of these two is it and why?
See, it has no solution.
Why?
It's 0.
What's 0?
There's
Is it no solution or infinite many?
no solution.
I think it's D. The system has infinitely many solutions. Did she give you example in class that has infinite many solutions? What do you know about infinite many solutions?
Keeps on going.
What else do you know?
Doesn't stop. That's it.
What do you know about the slopes? What do you know in terms of slopes for this one? Infinite many solutions means what in terms of slope? So look, here's two lines, right? You only can have three cases. That's one solution, that's no solution, that's infinite many solutions. Which case is it? One, case two, or case three?
I mean,
Infinite many solutions. What, how do we know that?
they overlap. They're the same thing.
Okay, how do we know that?
They're overlapping.
But how do we know they're overlapping? In terms of slope,
I don't know.
same slope. That's how we know. It has this, both of them have the same slope. This one, M1 equals some number, say 3, M2 equals some number, say 5. Two different slopes. This one right here, same slope. M1 equals, say, 7, M2 equals 7. Sorry, my bad. No, that's case 3, my bad. Let me back up. Undo, erase, my bad. In case 2, this, you have the same slope. In case 3, it's the same, okay? So for number 3, system has infinite many solutions because the slopes are the same. Okay? Slopes are the same for number 3. Okay? That's how we know. All right. Any questions on that? All right. Let me see here. What number are we on? 4? All right, read number 4.
Steve buys 2 or Oleo grapefruit and 3 what is that called again?
Oranges.
No,
Pounds.
3 pounds of oranges for $7.20. Kennedy buys 4 pounds of grapefruit and 2 pounds of oranges for $8. Let X represent the fruit per pound for grapefruit and let Y represent the price per pound for
Oranges,
oranges.
yep. Okay, so which A, B, C, or D models that paragraph? Which one?
It's not B.
It's not B, Y.
It says let X represent the price per pound for grapefruit.
Okay, so which one would be wrong?
Grapefruit is 2 pounds right here. It says it right here.
So you're saying it's not B because what?
It's not B because Steve buys 2 pounds of grapefruit.
It should be 2, that's why, right? And this should be
Yes,
3.
and then Kennedy buys 4 pounds of grapefruit. So it's not A or B because the X's need to be 2 and 4.
2, yes. Okay, so which one is it?
And then Steve buys 2 pounds of grapefruit and 2 pounds of oranges. Okay. Kennedy buys 4 pounds of grapefruit. 2, 1, 1, 3, 2, 2. It's D. Is it D? No,
Uh,
no.
why is it D? Why is it C? Tell me why.
Um, um, I guess it's C. I don't know why though.
Okay, look, here's the 2 sentences you need. That's 1, that's 2. Look,
Is it because this is first?
yes. 2, 3, 720. 2, 3, 720. The next guy, Kennedy, 2, no, 4, 4, 2, 880. That's it. C. Okay. It's just a reading comprehension type of question. All right, that's 4. What you have a test you said on Friday?
I have a test tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
That's why I asked to move it for today.
Okay. All right, scroll down. All right, erase that. Can I erase it? Erase your blue marker. Oh, it's part B. What is the price per pound of oranges? How much per pound? Okay, well, we said it was C, right?
Yeah.
Said it was this one right here. Okay, so what's the price per pound for oranges? Oranges is which variable?
They say in 2022, I am finding USDA choice corned beef at Costco for $4.79 per pound.
What's your question?
Or B.
Per pound everything.
What is the price per pound for oranges? So we said it was this one right here, right? What is that asking you to solve for? X or Y?
Why?
Okay, solve this one for Y. The question is, what's Y there? How are we gonna solve that? Solve it the easiest way. What's the easiest way? Be careful, careful. Check what you're writing there.
I moved the 4 over, so it became negative 4x.
That only applies when you move it to the opposite side of the equal sign. You still have it on the left side of the equal sign.
Huh?
When you move a term to the opposite side of the equal sign, that's when the sign changes. You still have it on the left side.
So it's a positive.
Yes, because you haven't moved it yet. All you did was reverse the order. Okay, now move it. Now move the X to the right side.
How come I'm moving if I already have it as um
All you did was switch the order so far. Yeah, now move it to the right side. Yes. Now the sign will change. So 2y equals what?
2y equals 8.
Yep. 880. What? Good. 4x. Okay, that's the. Okay, so now what? One more step.
Solve for y.
Okay, what are you going to do to both sides?
Divide
By what?
2.
Divide everything by 2. Okay, so y equals what? 880 divided by 2. Yep. Negative 4x divided by 2. Minus what? Good. 2x. Don't forget the x. Okay. All right, that's just the first one. Oh, that was the second one, actually, my bad. That was the second one. Do the same thing for the first one.
This one?
Yes. Solve that one for y. There you go. Move that to the right side. No, no, no. The right side of the equal sign. Yeah, there you go. So 3y equals what? 3y equals, yep. Minus 2x or plus 2x? There you go. Good. Now what are you going to do with both sides? Yep. Okay. All right, write it on the side. Y equals what? Just leave it in fraction form. 720 divided by 3. What is that? I don't think, just 3, what is that? 720 divided by 3. Oh yeah, okay. 22, 2.4 minus 2/3 x. 2/3 x. Okay, so now you have this, and now you have this. Now what? This way, if we continue to do it this way, we'll get the right answer. But see how long this has taken us? What could we have done with this right off the bat to get y? It'll be 2 steps instead of 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, and now we have to do more steps. What's a faster way? What's a faster way?
Eliminate or something?
Elimination. If you could, if the teacher gives you an option, do it by elimination because it's the fastest. What can we do with these two to eliminate x? So we'll just have y.
Multiply by 2
Which one?
with 2x.
Exactly. We'll save 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes. Okay, but this is the right way. We could do it. We could still do it this way. You'll get the same answer, but it's just way longer. Okay. All right. On take number 1 and multiply that by 2. Then would you add or subtract? Okay, look right here, right? This is number 1. This is number 2. What are you going to do to number 1? What's the new number 1?
The new number 1? What do you mean by that?
Okay, what did you say you're going to do to number 1 a minute ago?
Multiply by 2.
Multiply everything by 2. That's the new number 1. On the first one, multiply all 3 terms by 2.
So you want me to write it?
Yes, rewrite it. Yep.
So like
2x times 2. Good. 4x. No, 4x.
oh, I thought you want me to write it and then okay.
No, just multiply it straight away. Plus, yep, equals 720 times 2, 1440. Okay, rewrite the second one underneath that first one. Okay, now, are you going to add or subtract?
subtract.
Why?
I don't know, I just feel like just trying to bring it down.
Say it again. Why would you why is this a subtraction here? Why are we gonna subtract there? If we subtract, what happens?
Numbers like
Okay, subtract it.
yeah,
4x
eliminate.
minus,
Like we're getting rid of the
which one are we getting rid of? X or Y?
x.
That's why we're doing it. The whole idea on this is to solve for Y, right? Okay, subtract it. 4x minus 4x. Don't write the 0x. Just leave it. Just leave it blank. X already eliminated. What's 6y minus 2y?
Well, let me write it.
See, it's only two more steps,
I got
right?
it.
The other way, we would have done it right, but it's way more steps. Okay, how are we getting 12x? Or how are we getting 12y?
6 times 2.
Are we multiplying or are we subtracting?
Oh, such I got it.
Okay, yeah, 4y, don't forget the y. 1440 minus 880 is what? What is it? 360?
5
No, 560?
yeah, 5.61.
Okay, 5.6. Okay, so if 4y equals 5.6, 560, right? Not 561.
5.16.
It can't be 1. All right, so what's y? See how much faster this is? So y equals what? See how many fewer steps this way is? What's it, 1.8, what is it? 1.4? Yeah, 1.4. See how many steps that was? 3 steps. 3 steps. What is the price per oranges? Price per pound for oranges? $1.40 per pound. See how fast that was? Always do these questions the fastest way, okay? Save time and save potential mistakes. Just do it the fastest way, right? If you want to go straight to the end zone, you're not going to run 77 yards all different ways. You're going to run straight to the end zone, right? So same thing with the math. Go straight to the answer. Most efficient way, okay? 5, write the solution to the system. Okay, number 5, how are you gonna do number 5?
Eliminate.
Okay, do it. If they give you the choice, do it by elimination. It's probably always the fastest. So for part B was 1.4. The idea elimination is to match up the coefficients and then add or subtract. So what are you gonna do to 1, or what are you gonna do to number 2?
Just want to look at it again.
Right, look how many steps that was. That was 3 steps. The other one, we're still on the 4th step and we weren't done yet. Although we'll still get the 1.4, it's way more work. So do set up number 5 just like number 4. Match up the coefficients and add or subtract. Okay, tell me before you write anything, tell me what you're going to do. What can we do to the second one so it can look like the first one?
Um, well,
Look
we
at the
can
coefficients.
carry multiply.
Multiply
There's
what by what?
Coefficients.
Okay, to be a little more specific, you got number 1 and number 2.
You said look at coefficients.
Okay, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do to number 1, or what are you going to do to number 2?
Multiply by something.
Multiply what by what?
Does it have to be the first two letters? Numbers?
No, it could be, you could match up the y's, or you can match up the x's, doesn't matter.
Multiply the y by 2.
On which one?
The 6. I mean the 3.
So what you want to do is 2 by 2. Take number 2 and multiply by 2. So do that. Take the second equation and multiply by 2. Rewrite the first one, then write the second one underneath, just multiply by 2.
Rewrite the first one.
Yeah, you're not changing the first one. Leave the first one as is.
And then multiply the second one.
By what?
2.
Okay, once we do that, then what are we going to do? Add or subtract?
Subtract.
Why?
To get the y by itself.
If we subtract, would we get the y by itself?
Yeah.
Okay, do it.
Hold on. I'm gonna write it first.
How many questions is there? 7? How many total questions is there? All right, let's finish this one, okay? We'll finish 5.
Yeah. We would subtract because then we'll be able to get the 0, not the we'll get the y by itself.
Show me.
That what we want.
Okay, write it down and show me.
So like this.
Okay, that's the first one, yeah. We're leaving that one alone. Okay. Second one, what are we doing in the second one? Okay, good. That one's good. Okay. Yeah, that one's good. Okay. Equals. Good. Okay, now add or subtract here.
Because look, but then we'll be able to get this. I mean the y value is 0, isn't that what we want?
That's exactly what we want. But to do that, would we add or we would subtract?
We'll subtract.
No, add. Look,
When you have 6 and you
6 minus 6, what is that? Is that 0? Or if we do like this, 6
that's
plus
12 or
negative 12. That's why we have to add.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, you got the right idea though, but you just, yeah, put that, yeah, change that to add. Yep, okay, now do it. See what you get.
Um, five add the 5x plus 2,
Yes,
right?
yep.
8 is it plus or subtract?
What did you write there? Just follow the sign that you wrote. 5x plus 3x, how much?
8.
8x, okay, write the 8x there.
Uh, and then I there's no point in writing that because it's gonna be 0, isn't it?
The y, yeah, but you have to write the x though, write the x.
I
The
wrote
y's
that.
will cancel. The y's will eliminate.
So I have 8x so far. Do I just jump to 30 plus 24?
Yes, yep.
54?
Okay,
Ooh,
so yeah,
54.
write it there.
Do I write 8x plus 50 equals 54?
Yes, yep. Okay, now divide both sides by 8.
Um,
That would be, what is that? If you divide, if you reduce 54 over 8, that's 27 over 4, 27 over 4.
huh?
Reduce it to lowest terms. X equals what? Twenty-seven over 4.
Right,
Okay. All right, see the first box right there? Put 27 over 4 in that first box. Yep. Okay, how do we find the y?
by doing it like this. 5x. Hold on, don't tell me. Um, okay.
Now remember which one remember we have x equals there, not y equals there. This is x right here. Remember? X, not y.
What are you pointing at?
Put it right here. Put it right there.
Okay.
Not right there. Got it? First one.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I get what you're
Yep,
saying.
yep. Don't write the x. Just write 27 over 4 right there. Plus 6y equals 30. Okay, 27 times 5 is 135, is it? 135 over 4. Is it 135? 27 times 5 is 135. So right, 135 over 4 plus 6y equals 30. 135 over 4 plus 6y equals 30. Okay, now what? Solve for y there.
So subtract 6. I mean, yeah, subtract 6.
No?
Are we trying to get this by itself? The y?
Yes. Yes.
So will we subtract the 6?
No.
Or you want us to want me to rewrite it or something?
Yes. 6y equals something. 6y
Okay, 6y equals 30 plus
plus that or minus that?
minus what?
Okay, right, 6y
6y
equals
equals 30.
30. Would it be plus 135 over 4 or minus 135 over 4?
It's not subtract. It's not plus. Oh, subtract.
Subtract. Minus 135 over 4. Okay, what's 135 divided by 4? 135 divided by 4. Okay, so write this. Instead of the 135 over 4, write 33.75.
33.7. Okay.
You change that to 33.75. Okay. Now what? Now just simplify. 30 minus 33.75. How much? So 6y equals. Okay, one step at a time. 6y. Put 6y.
Oh, you want me to redo?
Put the 6. Put the 6. Yeah. 6. Yep. Okay. So what's 30? What's 30 minus 33.75? Negative 375. Right. Negative 3.75. Now you divide both sides by 6. Yep. Equals. Yep. Now you divide both sides by 6. So y equals negative 3.37, no, 3.75 negative divided by 6. So one more step. So right here, now you're gonna divide both sides by 6, right? So y equals negative 0.625, okay? This right here is negative 6.25. Get it? No. The decimal goes here. 0.625.
Oh yeah.
So really, 0.625, I believe, is negative 5 over 8. There's your two answers. Okay. There's your x. There's your y. Get it? How many of these questions are you doing on your own every day?
She just gave us the packet.
Doesn't matter. Go on Google. Go on YouTube. Right? If the coach doesn't tell you to practice on your day off, are you practicing still or are you chilling out? If the Lakers coach doesn't tell LeBron to practice on his day off, LeBron's still practicing, right? If the Tampa Bay coach tells Brady not to practice, he don't need to tell Brady not to practice on his day off. He's practicing anyways, right? So don't wait for the teacher. Go on Google, search elimination, substitution, or graphing, practice on your own. Right? Same idea, right? Don't wait for the teacher. That's too late. Right? Even if they don't give you homework and you got some extra time at night in the evening, go on Google, go on YouTube, search the same topics, watch the videos. Okay? And I'm not trying to be mean to you. I'm just, you got the greatness in you, man. You just got to bring it out. Okay? This is how you bring it out. The repetitions. Just like the receivers run that same route 150 times straight. Right? Repetitions. That's how we get great. Okay? So look, you got to do these on your own every